Hey guys, welcome back to part 2. And let's talk about episode 39. I mean 69. Nice. All right. Um mabilisan lang to. Try ko to let's just go straight to the talking points kasi I really need to sleep and i-edit ko pa to. Pero what a bombastic episode, to be honest. Dami nangyari. It's more action, I believe, pero there's also a lot of things to talk about. Pero you know what? Dito nag-react ako dito kay Alvarez kasi tignan mo the fact na sinabi mismo ni Fidel kay Alvarez na biktima si Crispin ng abuso and stuff like that, doon kinwestiyon ni Alvarez mismo si Fidel. Pero in the previous episode, hindi niya kinwestiyon si Padre Salvi at all. And then, sinabi ko sa analysis ko on that previous episode is when they talk about injustice, it's all about the Guardia Civil or at least mga Parayle. It's all about them always questioning pagdating sa mga statements ng mga Indio, di ba? Or at least Filipinos in general. Pero pagdating naman sa mga sinasabi ng mga Parayle, sunod lang sila ng sunod. Di ba? Yung mga nakakataas laging meron silang advantages laban sa mga lower class people. And again, this shows na gaya na sabi ko on the previous analysis video na ginagawa lang ng mga Guardia Civil yung justice sa paningin nila whenever an Indio is involved. Ginawa nila yan kay Sisa nung hinuli nila si Sisa, stuff like that. Ginawa nila yan sa isang babaeng yung ginumpitan ng buhok ni Padre Damaso during the early episodes. And basically, they are functioning in a way na kung saan lagi, just like I said, lagi may disadvantages yung mga Indio mismo and to any lower class people. And it really shows here kung saan question niya mismo si Fidel about Crispin's case. Pero if you compared it naman during that Padre Salvi scene and between him, hindi niya na-question. Tinanong pa niya si Padre Salvi mismo, humingi pa na mismo ng advice kung ano yung mismong atake ni Ibarra just in case na mangyayari nga man yung himagsikan na yun. This scene right here perfectly encapsulates what it is like. Perfectly encapsulates the injustices during that time. And I think it's also the same thing that is happening in the Philippines right now. And yeah, it is what it is. Lagi na lang, kaya nga alam niyo yung mga nangyayaring road rage sa Pilipinas? Bakit tuwing yung mga mayayaman na tao lagi, parang laging may po-presscon pa, yung PNP, may po-presscon pa sila para lang ipakita na may ginagawa sila, di ba? May instances na whenever there's like a whistleblower and stuff like that, makukulong yung whistleblower, tapos mababalitaan na lang natin na namatay na a few days later. Hindi na napunta sa korte. Now, there's a lot of theories about it. Whether yung whistleblower ay, hindi naman whistleblower, pero something else parang, you guys get it. Nakikita nyo naman na there's always something fishy whenever we talk about justice sa Pilipinas, whenever the PNP is involved. Diba? And yeah, it is what it is. It mirrors what the current situation of the Philippines, justice system sa Pilipinas, it mirrors on the justice system mismo sa during that time, during in the past. Kaya nga people would rely to Tulfo justice instead kasi they feel like Tulfo will actually help them, 'di ba? And they might get the needed help that they need compared to them pressing charges in a regular way through a through a police department, stuff like that. Pero yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. Kaya wala akong tiwala sa justice system sa Pilipinas. It never works sa mga corrupt na officials, 'di ba? Yung mga corrupt na officials natin ay nakaupo pa rin sa seat. Madami silang history of corruption, stuff like that. Nandiyan si Bong Revilla, 'di ba nakulong siya dati? Tapos ngayon nakaupo na naman yata sa Senado. Nakaupo pa sa Senado 'yun, hindi ko lang matandaan. Pero he was seated in the Senate several times. There are other there are also other people involved. I think Jingo Estrada is one, pero yeah, it's it simply sucks. Um, Now let's move on from there. But at least I think this scene confirms na talagang pinapaniwalaan niya si Padre Salvi mismo. I want to talk more about this part right here, pero nagmamadali ako. Sorry about that. Again, Elias is eavesdropping. Turns out, um, nagkukunwari lang pala siyang kausap niya mismo si Ibarra, 'di ba? Kaya yung ibang mga tao ay naniniwala sa kanya. Kaya siguro nakabuo siya ng ganyang kalaking grupo. Kasi man, what are the chances na yung mga grupo na yun, they really trust Ibarra and akala talaga nila naging messenger tong si Lucas pagdating sa mga utos ni Ibarra. Kaya sila din ay biktima ni Lucas mismo, di ba? So that sucks. Another Filay moment or Clydel moment right here. I think ang bagong strategiya ni Fidel ay gusto niyang nagpapamiss na siya mismo kay Clay. Kaya sabi ni Clay na bakit parang cold si Fidel mismo. That's pretty funny. Masyadong observant naman si Clay. But again, with the fireflies thing, as it turns out, whenever there's something bad that is going to happen, nandiyan yung mga fireflies. So, maybe there's something more about sa mga fireflies na to. I had a different theory about the fireflies. I think you guys already know about my theory about that. But other people are saying na baka si Padre to, si Professor Torres daw yung firefly na to. Maybe, I don't know, maybe isa to sa mga alagad yata ni Professor Torres kasi whenever, remember, kailan ba yung scene na yun? Naalala niyo yung scene na hinanap ni Clyde, hinabo ni Clyde si Professor Torres, tapos bigla na lang nawala si Professor Torres, tapos ang naiwan na lang, si Eren na yun ay parang mga golden dust. Naalala niyo ba yung scene na yun? Or napanaginip ako lang yun. But I think this is related to Professor Torres at least, yung mga fireflies na to. Ngayon, pagdating naman sa scene na to, si Don Pedro ba? Don Pedro Ibarra something. Yung pangalan ng lolo ni Don Rafael. I think this one simply goes to show na, you know, kung ano yung dinadanas ng San Diego ngayon or yung Pilipinas during that time, it's like some kind of generational trauma, di ba? And yung current situation of Pilipinas, I think we can argue na it's also a generational trauma. Kaya we are just very angry with corrupt officials and stuff like that. Parang na-immune na rin tayo at the same time. Pero here, Elias changing his stance when it comes to Ibarra, knowing na may kinalaman si Ibarra or at least yung family niya sa pagkabaksak ng mga Elias, ng mga ninuno ni Elias, then, justifiable kung bakit siya magagalit. But I'm happy na Clay was there to help her. Pero I think this scene right here is new. I think this is something that we didn't get from the books. At least from what I can remember. I think sa libro kasi ang last time na nakita si Ibarra pati si Elias mismo ay yung ano eh. Never mind, baka spoiler lang yun. But again, it goes to show na, the statement of the sins of the father, kung saan ang kasalanan mismo ng ninuno ay dala-dala ng future generations na yun. So, kung ano man ang kasalanan ng ninuno ni Ibarra, dala-dala niya yung sins na yun. At sins of the father means na, it's the sins that are being passed down to their successors. In this case, si Crisostomo Ibarra. And, it can be argued na dahil sa mga ninuno ni Ibarra, naging Simon din siya by the end of the day. He became the worst version of himself kasi yung mga ninuno niya mismo ay, again, mga corrupt din. Stuff like that. And I don't know. If I took the time to like think more about this scene, I do think that I can talk a lot about it. But right now, I'm just in this mode na talaga nagmamadali ako. So, it's just sad na they had to go to this point na kailangan pang tutukan ng bolo ni Elias Ibarra. Pero I hope na they will eventually see again in maybe in lighter terms in the future. Pero now, since nakilala na ni Elias yung tunay na identity ni Ibarra, then what does it mean for Elias, diba? What does it mean for Elias? Ano magiging approach ni Elias in the future episodes at paano magiging takbo ng story niya? Is Ibarra still a friend or now a foe, diba? So, there's that. Now, itong thing na to, itong treasure chest na to, this thing is significant. I just wanted to tell you guys na kung ano man sa loob ng treasure chest na to, I think maging significant to. Sa pagkakaintindi ko, magiging malaking role nito pagdating sa El Filibusterismo. And this thing right here will make an appearance on the last chapter of El Filibusterismo, I believe. Or kung hindi man itong specific na chest na to, it will be a different chest, pero there's going to be a chest involved. Pero from what we are learning so far, lahat ng mga mahalagang impormasyon ni Ibarra ay nasa loob mismo ng treasure chest na to. So when you think about it, when he turns into Simon, eventually on El Filibusterismo, lahat ng identity ng Crisostomo Ibarra character ay may iwan mismo sa treasure chest na to. So there's that. Ito, di ko na ito maintindihan. But binigyan ka ng assignment para ilibing yung isang bangkay, ba't ka matutulog? Ganyan ka ba katamad? Mr. Undertaker or Gravedigger? Hindi ko talaga maintindihan itong scene na to. Pero again, probably we got another look of Sisa suffering because of the death of her child. I'm assuming this is new kasi gaya ng sabi ni Mara Rara earlier, walang closure and stuff like that pagdating kay Crispin. Now I wonder how they are going to approach this story, diba? I'm just assuming I'm going to stick with my theory na since si Sisa ay nakawala na naman, hihingan si Clay, hahanapin niya si Sisa with the help of Fidel. And in that case, we are still going to have that plot B story kung saan ang magiging focus mismo ni Clay ay si Sisa mismo eventually. And then whatever happens to Ibarra in the future, then wala nang power doon si Clay kasi nakafocus siya kay Sisa. And in that case, the story of the ending chapters of no Nori Mitangare will be told properly without without the involvement of Clay. Kasi we are really going to need Ibarra all by himself, especially in the ending chapters of Nori Mitangare. And, you know, in putting Clay on the last chapters of Nori Mitangare along with Ibarra, I think it's going to mess with the progression and the development of the Ibarra character to the Simon character. So we do need to see Ibarra alone for a while without Fidel and Clyde's involvement kasi nga may busy sila sa kay Sisa character. And it was interesting to see Sisa here singing because while in-include nila yung scene with Doña Consolacion and yung scene ni Sisa, hindi natin nakita kumanta si Sisa on that scene. Kinat nila yun, nakita lang natin sumayaw si Sisa. And you know what? They just decided to put that singing scene here sa mismong scene na to. Galing sa libro. Pero this time, buhat-buhat niya yung kanyang anak. Which is more powerful, I believe. And you know, nangyari din gabi. Gabi sa libro, gabi din dito. So there's that. Pero you know what? Other than that, hindi ko lang ina-expect si Ibarra na may baril. Pero it is what it is. Baril yan ngayon. Pero sa El Filibusterismo, lampara na yung kanyang weapon. Dalawang lampara, oh. Hindi ba ito yung parang lampara na, na siguro gagamitin ni Simon in the future? A lot of lamps here. Ano yan? Anong ibig sabihin yan? Imagery? Symbolism? Foreshadowing? Pero dito lang talaga ako nagulat. Hindi ko lang ina-expect na kung saan dapat nakatayo si Padre Salvi, nandiyan si Ibarra. So, hindi ko ano kung anong plano nito. Gusto yata nito mag-start ng revolution. Pero him being in this situation right here, mas lalo lang lalakas ang evidence ni Padre Salvi na siya ngay supremo ng himagsikan. So, I don't know. This might lead to very heavy consequences in the future. So, that's my analysis to episode 69. Sorry kung mabilis. Nagmamadali ako. I had to do something else and I also need to sleep. So that's my thing. What do you guys think? Leave a comment down below and I'm going to read your comments tomorrow. See you guys around. Goodbye and take care.